Welcome to the brief video where we're going to talk about independent activities. So I want to show you this graphic. Really, it's just a multiple or different variations between how many trades you have and how many zones you have. So let's look at this. Multiple trades and zones looks like a normal Takt plan. So if you have multiple trades and multiple zones, the format in a time by location format will end up looking like the typical Takt phase. If you have one trade and multiple zones, it will end up looking like a typical Gantt chart, right? So if you have multiple zones on the left and just one trade, it's going to cascade in that single format with that orange representation of a Takt wagon, which represents one trade. If you have multiple trades but one zone, it's just going to look like a horizontal sequence. And if you have one trade and one zone, it's going to look like a single activity. So in the Takt production system, and specifically on your Takt plan itself, there is nothing wrong with putting on your format independent activities, like the erection of your tower crane, or the installation of your buck hoist, or the completion or the delivery of the air handlers for the roof, right? So you can have all of these repetitive phases on your Takt plan, and you can add any of the critical one-off activities, independent activities that you need to in order to complete the sequence, and especially the path of critical flow. So when you have your Takt plan and you show your phases and you show your interconnections and you have an independent activity that needs to be shown as a part of the overall plan, go ahead and do it. It's not a problem. Going back to this image, it's just a different version of these multiples, right? Again, this normal phase is multiple trades and zones. A cascaded sequence is simply one trade in multiple zones. A horizontal sequence is simply multiple trades in one zone, and a single one-off independent activity is simply one trade in one zone. It's still in the time by location format. So don't be afraid to add independent activities into your Takt plan. On we go.